Welcome to day 11 of the 29 days to reviving your all-natural superhuman. As contrary as it is to popular belief, a dogma so deceitful that the unsuspecting gullible among us never see its adverse effects until it's way too late. A mantra for misguided minds? Our goals and our dreams. Those to-do lists we normally use hoping, praying, begging to tame the natural tempest of life. They rob us of what it means to thrive in the labyrinth, or as I like to call it from time to time, God's giant jigsaw puzzle. Now, I know all the experts will line up and cry foul. They're going to throw their little flags. They'll claim, oh, Brian, goal setting is the key to happiness. If you don't have a goal, how will you ever know what you need to succeed? What will you use as your benchmark, your litmus test to triumph? Everyone sets goals, Bri. How will you ever get from A to B without them? Blah, 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 wah, 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 cry me a river. Cue the voice of Charlie Brown's mom. Mired in our dependence on cock and bull beliefs, automated attitudes of the experts, oh, help us, preoccupied with their paint-by-number presets and plans, our thinking on our feet creativity, our spontaneity, our off-the-cuff cognition and dexterity, sadly, drains away. Forget for the moment that research scientists and psychologists warn us that goals and goal setting dramatically limit our possibility of success. That goals are the perfect way to make sure you live from paycheck to paycheck, as a friend of mine says. Contrary to the bill of goods we've been sold, goals are far from the panacea they promise to be. Here's the kicker. Did you know that the ancient root meaning of the word goal means a limit or a boundary to be set? Look, you're born limitless. Why confine yourself? Your brain isn't designed for subjugation to any boundary. Want a resolution that works? Resolve to never make a resolution again. On the other hand, the adventurous types, spurred by the moment, truly come alive when they naturally dovetail their improv with the ad-lib thrown at them at every turn. That's why I'm a huge fan of Whitney Johnson's challenge to us. Dare to innovate. Dare to do something astonishing. Disrupt yourself. Please give her brilliance a moment to sink in. Disrupt yourself. Because all creativity, all innovation comes from disruption of the norm, from ignoring the status quo bombarding you, constantly encroaching on you, braving your own path into the unknown. That's where you find the treasure. When you can shake yourself or someone else out of their acquiescence to the run-of-the-mill, you astonish and recreate their very outlook on the myriad possibilities of life itself. Disruption, personally and professionally, requires foresight, a boatload of courage, and the utmost perseverance. It's not the easy path. It's absolutely the road less traveled. I think it's why Will Rogers has the little quote, the aphorism, you've got to go out on the limb sometimes because that's where the fruit is. But so many of us listen to the experts. They want to play it safe, want to wrap our arms around the base of the tree's trunk, looking skyward, lamenting our alleged inability to climb and scramble. No, that's okay. We'll just wait here for the fruit to fall. We create our goals as either safety nets or scapegoats. They're there to let us off the hook for bravely confronting the uncertainty at hand, with some distant challenge to preoccupy and distract us, to hope for a down the road. We get to ignore the disruption du jour at hand. Scares the crap out of us living life authentically, so we opt to take a pass by setting a goal. Wrapped in our expedition mindsets, our tunnel vision allows us to ignore the adventure right under our noses, right under our feet. Look, goals are crutches, or they're like tickets pre-punched for some end-of-the-line destination. We don't want to confront and learn the truth buried in this particular moment in all of time, so we blindly pin our hopes on some distant that day to come. Remember the old Churchill quote? We stumble over the truth from time to time, but most pick themselves up and hurry off as if nothing happened. Now, to add insult to injury, those wrapped in the monocular vision of tomorrow, they don't want to be who they truly are today. The inauthentic mask they weave and wear is comfortably fine. Thank you very much, Brian. Don't upset the apple cart. I hate the F word. The word fine drives me nuts. Ignoring the advice of Joseph Campbell's wise words, we must be willing to let go of the life we've planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us. As well as the French writer Charles de Beau, the important thing is this: to be able at any moment to sacrifice what we are for what we might become. What gives us the go-ahead to turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to the magnificent and mysterious clues of the moment? So it comes down, once again, to what type of mindset are you? Adventurous or expeditious? Is your cognitive layout more open to the carcinogenic effects of goal setting or to the call of the wild at hand? I get that it's risky business going against the grain, but if you've read this far, I suspect you are the latter breed. In the moment, you know it's all about a visceral sense, a curious feeling that grabs your spine and holds your attention until the next clue surfaces, until the next piece of the jigsaw puzzle presents itself. It's the moments off the cuff, void of the desire for the end of the rainbow, that intrigues you, fully aware that the now, the wonderful uncertainty that it naturally is the only pot of gold worth finding.